Yeah, massively stretched.
When's he back?
So he got back yesterday, and then he goes to Atalanta. So it's all a bit like everyone's just everywhere. It's just
So
mad.
stretched.
Guys, usual embargo, please. 10:30 this evening. Questions through the mic and show of hands. So my friends.
Good afternoon, Pep. Ben from Sky. Slightly unusual one, I guess, this week, in that you're playing the same opponent twice in a week. How is the squad shaping up? Are there any injury concerns or problems?
Good morning. No, everybody, I think, is fit. Yesterday we didn't train. We trained in 2 hours. So, but I think the guys were injured, still injured. The guys who were fit are fit.
Where does Angelino fall into that? Is he?
That
okay?
was cramp.
Yeah, so he's going to be
That's
okay.
Yeah.
You'll have seen this week UEFA's punishment to the Bulgarian FA over the treatment the England players received, the likes of Raheem Sterling. It was roundly criticised. I wondered if you had a view on the level of punishment, of fine, one game behind closed doors.
No, I don't know. The suspension is banned, so UEFA decide that, so support it, and that's all.
Do you think a bigger punishment would deter people, stop people acting in such a way?
Which people should be stopped?
The people that were shown in the stadium making racist gestures, giving racist abuse to the players.
Yeah, but it's banned. I think they're going to play in empty stadium, so I don't know if the UEFA knows exactly which person, which people. Of course, you can individualize which one is the best solution, because not all the Bulgarian people is, it's what it is. So, but it's not the solution, but the start for something is good. So maybe next time it's not going to happen, not just in Bulgarians and all around the world.
This week also brought into kind of focus the abuse that players receive within stadiums because of Granit Xhaka, and also on social media, the sort of messages they get. Are we aware enough of the sort of abuse that players have to deal with on a weekly, daily basis?
We have to respect our supporters. It's not easy for the players sometimes, for all of us. So I can understand Xhaka and that emotion, that moment. So I don't know exactly what's going on inside, but maybe I'm not the real guy to say that, because sometimes I lose my emotions and I cannot control myself. But you have to try it, because at the end it's just a game to have fun, to try to do their best, and I'm pretty sure all the players, Xhaka included, do absolutely everything for the best for Arsenal, for the best for his mates, and to do his team winning games. That I don't have doubts about that. At the end, is the captain, so it's because he has something special. So in the locker room, so it's happened. It's because sometimes you lose on control and will be forgotten and move forward, and hopefully in the future the fans can forgive Xhaka, and Xhaka come back and show how incredible and good player he is.
And just one final one from me, a man who will be trying to control his own emotions, Eddie Jones, leads England into a Rugby World Cup final tomorrow morning. I know he's observed you at a training session. I know you've spoken about coaching methods and that kind of thing. Can you give us a bit of an insight into the conversations you've had, and also perhaps a message to Eddie for tomorrow?
All the best. Good luck. It's an honour for England, to be in the cup final. For him, for the staff, from of course the players. So all the best. It's an incredible event for England. So all the best.
Hi Pep, Damien from PLP. We saw Tommy Doyle make his debut this week, and his grandfather, an ex-Manchester City player, spoke very movingly about it. How important is it to you that local lads get a go in your team?
Of course, it's important to relation for the local players with our people, our fans, for the people who were born here. Of course, it's important, but it's happened for the quality for the players. It's not for you who were born here. You're going to play Man City or Man United, so you have to deserve to be there. And the problems we had, and because we know him from the pre-season when he played here, so it's nice to watch him, and he played in good level, but still he's 17, 18 years old, he's so young, so, and still have, you know, his position right now is in the second team, play as best as possible there and be ready, like he was last game, and it's good for him for.
How close are some of the youngsters to getting through and making an impact in the Premier League, do you feel?
In the Phil Foden.
Sorry?
How many players? Or which player?
How close are some of the young players?
This, Tommy or another one?
The other young players, how close are they to being Premier League players?
Right now, Phil Foden. Eric Garcia is closer because every time playing an incredible high level, he doesn't make mistakes. And then the other ones, they have to work and work and work.
Pep, as a manager, do you ever feel any pressure to play these young players, particularly the local players, because supporters always want to see local players come through into a team?
Pressure? No.
There's you never feel like it's almost an obligation to bring through local players as a manager?
No.
It's just about winning with whoever you have?
Yeah.
Hi Pep, Mike from the BBC. Jurgen Klopp said today that the game is damaging to elite players by running them into the ground because of the amount of fixtures that they have. I know you've got slightly less than Liverpool, but is that a view you share?
Sorry, what I didn't listen. I didn't. What did he say?
He said the game is becoming increasingly damaging to players
In the future.
Now, players in the game, in the modern game, because of all the fixtures that are there.
I completely agree.
How do we solve that? Bigger squads, less games?
What bigger squad?
Bigger squads, less
Yeah.
games? How do you solve it?
Yeah. And how we pay the bigger squad for the clubs, the salaries. Less fixtures, less competitions, more recovery. We play 27 and 29, I think so, in winter time. So it's always debate from a long time ago. I am in this world as a manager in the UEFA meetings. Always we talk about that, but it's nothing here. I'm completely agree with Jurgen when make these kind of statements about too much.
Does it become then that you have to, at the start of the season, or at some point in the season, start prioritising? I know you like to win everything, but do you have to prioritise?
Yeah, I prioritize. Don't play Gundogan, for example, last game. No Kevin, no Silva. Yeah, in this competition I prioritize. Yeah, definitely. And I think Jurgen has done the same, and Arsenal has done the same, except United, for the situation they have. The other ones, they do that. This competition is good, just good for you to rotate the team, and the players don't play regularly, play more often. So, but it's too much. It's too much.
And finally, just looking at Southampton tomorrow, how much do you learn from Tuesday night in the Carabao Cup game? Although I imagine both teams will make a lot of changes, so do you take a lot from that, or is it a completely new game for you?
Of course, we take info. If they play 5 in the back, they play 5-3-2, they're going to play 4 in the middle, just one striker or two. The last 10-15 minutes they press high, make jump, to try to regain the ball high. The rest of the game they defend deep. The problems that we had to create chances in some periods of the game, the other ones when we create chances, yeah, of course, it's 3-4 days ago, so it's close, so yeah, but maybe it's going to change, Ralph, so I don't know what's going to happen, just to prepare, yeah.
You have a question?
Hi, Mr. Guardiola. My name is Nicolas Lansalo. I'm working for French TV, RMC Sport. I'm working on the documentary about you.
Oh.
I'd like to ask you this question. Sorry, I wrote it down. What does the Premier League has changed in you as a manager? What would you say? And what would you say that you have changed in the Premier League?
So I learned a lot. So before I was not many concerned about the long balls, defend the channels, the set pieces, and here you have to spend a lot of time about that. learn about how you handle the regeneration for our players, because you have an incredible amount of fixtures and games and the physicality is stronger than any other part of the world. And I learn about my players. So everywhere you are, you play, you learn about your players, the quality they have, how you adapt to them. So yeah, I learn many things. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, guys, we'll run that embargo then. 10:30, please, for this evening.
Hi Pep, I'm Jamie Jackson from The Guardian. One of the things Eddie Jones said that he observed when he came to watch you train Bayern Munich was that he realised